Hello my fellow Shebas, welcome back to another raid video, and today we're going to go over one of the new passives that has been released with the whole blitzing reworks. I might do like a video on just all of it, but real quick before we start, these new stats are kind of like crazy, because like if you get a 5-star soul for somebody, even if they're a mediocre champ, and if you're like early mid game, it can really boost them into an obvious 6-star just because they get so much stats. Like epics get like 700 attack, 600 defense, like 5,000 HP, bunch of accuracy. Like it's insane, and it's like consistent between any blessing. So rare and legends, I believe, give the same stats. Might be wrong on that, but I believe they do. So why we're doing this video today is because of Faultless defense. Now, Hell Hades already did a video, and so like he did more of the, like the end game type of thing, and like just said like if you have a early game account, like to look for increased defense. So if you guys already watched that video, maybe don't need this, but I'm gonna be showcasing this dude right here, Treeshield Knott, which I don't believe was showcased. He showcased like Demon Screech and stuff, and he did Martyr, because Martyr basically has increased defense and counterattack, which would be amazing, obviously, for fireknight. But basically, let's just talk about the basics of what this does. So you do little damage because it's damage reflected, but you're already under increased defense, and you're only gonna take like not that much damage, right? Like, let's just say across all 5 people, it's like 100k, which is a lot. 100k times 0.006 is like 6,000, right? Somewhere around there. It's not a lot of damage, but what this does do is it counts as a hit, right? So if you're playing against a fireknight dude and you have faultless defense and everybody has increased defense, then it will do 5 hits to the shield. And why I picked out Treeshield Knott is because he already has a 3-hitter A1 that has decreased attack, and he has revived 2 random allies and places a shield on them, and then he also has a heal and an increased defense, right? And you can book him down to 3 turns, which I thought this dude was booked on this account. I guess he's not. Maybe I ascended the wrong one, because I do have like 2 of these guys. I don't think I did, but like, how's he built? Like nothing crazy. Like obviously all these stats are bad. I'm only going to do like stage 10, stage 13, etc. to like show you guys, but he's decently fast. You probably would want this to go on last, or at least like tune it a little bit so that you have this on whenever he attacks you. Another thing you could look for would be someone like Sepulture, basically because you get block debuff and increased defense. So Tatara, Mazo, Sepulture, and she has decreased attack. He has decreased speed and a cleanse. And the reason why you would want block debuffs is for the speed debuff, or you could do like don't think anybody here, but do this and fill turn meter, right? So that you get more attacks, right? I don't have Demon Screech actually on this account because I fed him, but you could do that. Maybe, nope. You could also, so like if you look here, you could do an ally protector if you have someone, if you have what's her face, the AoE counterattack increased defense Martyr, that one. Crimson Helm has, I think it's on himself, isn't it though? Nope, it's on everybody, and it's a revive on death. Also, there's a Light Sworn, who I don't have, who puts this on him, and then his A1 is like a double or triple hitter with decreased turn meter, something like that. And then he has a decreased attack somewhere too. What does this dude do? Ally protect, increased defense, of course that's huge. And then, wait, what? So this one doesn't really count, so he wouldn't. So it has to be AoE. Blizzar, if you're doing hard, would be really good if you don't have Martyr, because you get increased defense, ally protect, and then you get 3-time freeze, and for waves you get AoE freeze and 30% turn meter decrease. So he would actually be huge with this blessing in fireknight. I might actually end up doing that, but right now I'm just going to be showcasing Treeshield Knott, and I don't even really care about the team. We're just going to pick some nukers, and hopefully we don't just completely nuke fireknight 13. We're just going to run somewhere around here so you guys can get the general gist of why this will work. See, somebody who can like nuke a little bit. My Zayna's not really built, but I guess we can do Zayna. Like, it's probably such a low stage that it doesn't matter. She'll probably just come in one shot as well. Increase attack, AoE Hex. So he doesn't hit hard right now. Oh, he actually doesn't have 4-piece, so no, he can't do that yet. But Hex, so we actually have 2 people that don't get crits. And then hers, she does this. Yeah, okay, so we still don't kill. So once he gets 4-piece Rathalos, you put him in 4-piece Rathalos, 4-piece stun. That could be a whole nother video. Or Safari just did a stream. That's how I know about it. Like, it's just the craziest thing. But you see, he's in a stun set, so we do have that. But like, he literally just, like, every tick, he literally gets turn meter because it counts as a hit from the Rathalos set if you have Hex in this. So probably could have picked a faster team comp to get to the boss, but we'll get there pretty quickly. So you get poisons. Well, if you kill him, bro, that's gonna be sad. So like, just the reason why I love him is because, like, let's say you actually build him up a bit. It's perfectly fine. Like, if you build up somebody who revives 2 people and puts small defense, even if it's small, and heals and has decreased attack, like, you can't be mad about leveling him up, right? And that's the crazy thing, because if you like level up Fellhound, all he has is like campaign farming and like what should I call it? He has campaign farming and the reflect damage. So here I think we have to. I think Arbiter might cuck herself out, but it's fine. Okay, so you're gonna see he's down to 3. He attacks. No, Rathalos wants a turn. Well, actually, we're gonna lower his thing real quick. No poisons, but you're gonna see everybody has defense. He's down to 5, right? Like, it's just so good. It's just so good. So now, like, if you had an actual team, you know, you get him down. Boom, he's already down to 0. 2 hits, he's down to 0. You have a double hitter, you have him, he's down to 0, and he's supplying protection, and he's reviving, right? So like, Chief, if you get a Knott as free to play, that's really good. Now he is a void, so he's gonna be harder to get, and actually Rathalos doesn't hit as hard as I thought he would. So, but yeah, you guys basically just see how it goes in action. We don't really have an actual team, but if you're struggling with Fire Knight, you don't really have any reflect damage, just do this. Come here, increase defense, hide. See, okay, Kyoku, I'm not taking her out of Brimstone. I don't have him. I think Blizzard we could, but the thing is I could build him for the Gear Ascension place, Sand Devil, but like, who cares? So him, he will get crazy stats, but he also just from this gets increased defense, ally protection. He's already at like what, 200 speed, decent accuracy. Like, I could literally probably just slot him into my Fire Knight 20, and we could probably take out. Well, we don't even need to take out. But our Fire Knight 20 team right now is a bit slow. It's like Kyoku, these 2, this girl, and somebody else. We can take out her. We can add in well, let's not do the thing with Fire Knight 20 is I don't have Force Champion, so let's just see if we can do it on stage 23, see if we can progress at all. So we'll do Kyoku because Kyoku's best girl. And the thing about Blizzar, like, if you have a good champion like him, it's like AoE freeze and A1 freeze. Like, there's so much control in his kit as well. We could do a team setup, but I don't think we have to. And then, so this should be enough to take it down, but let's just put in her for decreased speed. Do we have any other good decreased speeds? I mean, this is where it could be like Mazo, because he has this and then decreased speed. I think Blizzard would be better because he has triple hit and increased defense, which is insane. Let's see, who else could we do? We could do Seal for stun on the waves, so like try to stun lock them, and then do him for heal reduction and poison. And yeah, so this team will work. It might take a bit longer. I don't really have any nukers, right? Like Kerndig, but he's gonna die. And I don't really know what we could take out. We don't have like anything for the boss except for him for the hits. So it's a slow team. But like, once you hit Fire Knight hard, like his value skyrockets even more. But yeah, basically just showing you guys that this can work on I basically just showed you guys that this increased defense, it works on him. So it's crazy. We will skip to the boss. I'll see you guys there. So real quick, guys, before we do go on to the boss, like let's just look at the info here. Freeze, stun, she's fine, but stun, freeze, like everybody is under CC. So this is what I'm also talking about with like if you can do Blizzar, is that this dude will literally help you just lock out the waves. If you're having trouble with waves, like you do 2 pairs and you can more or less lock them out. And also the thing about Blizzar is his passive, right? Whenever an enemy, not this, whenever he's killed, revives and put a revive on death. So he has double revive for himself as well. Unfortunately, he's not putting any freezes, bro. He's being bad. But yeah, we'll see you at the boss again. So you see this time, I don't like it, but I think I can take her out for Xavier, which will speed up the runs a lot because we can just blow up the waves. But she does have decreased speed, so maybe we just take out Kyoku. But I like really don't like that idea because I just love Kyoku. There's like no place I don't like using it. But yeah, see you guys at the boss. Should be there relatively soon. So we are right about there. So you guys do see I'm manualing it. One thing, like if you are setting it up, one thing I should have done is make this not usable in round 2. So we guarantee that we started in round 3. And also, like of course the time is also because I'm manualing it. But it's also just because we really don't have a nuker. We're really just doing poisons and allowing them to never take a turn. And for some reason, his freeze is just not proccing right now. But it is what it is. But like if you got a Xavier here or like you just have your nukers, obviously it'll speed up. But basically, like you really don't need to worry about the shield nearly as much. So like I don't really care about the shield here. Now here you probably can't really like change it. So like if she's gonna use, so if she wants to use this, like the AI is just so bad. So you do see that we honestly do have a fairly decent team for this anyways, like with all the multi-hits. We should be good on not taking a turn. So it's her, I probably should have got my block damage up. So the thing is, in hard dungeons, you are going to be like, oh wow. Like it is going to be so much harder hits. Like here, he's dead, but he revives, so it's fine. So if he dies, I guess it doesn't do the shield thing. So you would want him in like the back position. But I mean, it doesn't really matter too much because we just have so much. So I probably should have done this. So I guess if you die, the shield, the increased defense thing doesn't proc. So you probably should build your Blizzar, not complete trash, right? So CO here gonna do his thing. So unfortunately, he doesn't have. Oh wow, he doesn't. It must be only if it places mob B. Okay, do that. Increased duration up to 4. So that is unfortunate that he did die, and he might die again. And then we do have CO actually, so it is what it is. Okay, bring him down. Nope. So he's not booked for me, but like you guys can see here already. So he does hit really hard, honestly. So I didn't pick the best team comp, but and my Blizzard's not he's not made, and apparently his revive on death won't work for the increased defense. So you do have to take that into account. Venom Mage, if you don't know, the poisons actually take out the shield. It's kind of crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Increased duration of all buffs. Of course, like if it's autoed, so it's gonna take forever now, but you guys get the general gist. Build your Blizzar up if you have him, and his increased defense will actually work, and then he can do turn meter. Or if you have Martyr, like I'm just giving some options if you don't have Martyr, for both early game and late game. Use defense at least. Like unfortunately, this isn't hard. Fire Knight, otherwise he would be losing turn meter from Blizzar, which is like the big thing about it. About using him is he doesn't really get the benefits that you would get in hard Fire Knight. But yeah, so we basically see how this works. Granted, we do have a bunch of triple hitters, but like, you know, who really cares? You kind of need that. But like, I'm just showing you 2 triple hitting increased defense guys who also have utility other places. So him, he's not. We're definitely gonna be able to lap. Get some poisons out, And this is really just about like getting him down. He's dead. Like the boss is dead. It's gonna take a while. But yeah, we're gonna meet you guys back and give final thoughts. So boom, he's down to 5. And if we're being fair, like he's not booked. He's not really geared too well. And he basically is just enabling this fight, right? Now, like, we do have the rest of the team pretty well geared and everything, but, like, it's a level 49 non-booked, really not really geared Lego Blizzar that's putting in work due to this blessing. Like, it really just upgrades his value so much. So, like, there's going to be the disclaimer. If you already have a Newt team, like, the meta for fireknight hard is to not let him take a turn, right? In this, you do have to take a turn. And as we saw, his revive on death does not work if he dies, right? So there, it would have been nice because his turn meter here, it would have been down to here. Now, the thing I did realize is A3 does work. It's just that it has 75% chance because it's not booked. So that's why. And like if he's booked, he's going to get to that increased defense so much quicker because it's like a 3-turn cooldown. And if you have a proper team built for the scenario, then you should easily be on a 3-to-1 ratio. Decreased turn meter? Nope. Unlucky. So he's dead? No, he's not. Doesn't really matter. So he's gonna die soon. But yeah, I think all in all, like, if you have Blizzar, because he was the fusion, a lot of people are gonna have him. I think just look into him. Like, maybe he doesn't help you. Maybe you already have a finite team. But this could really, really help you, right? Like, keep it into context. This is stage 23, not that high, but still, it's stage 23 with like an epic, a legendary, yes, but he has like no gear. Like, we can look at his gear, and it's literally just faultless defense. And like, look at this. Okay, he does have decent defense, honestly. 2,800. He has okay gear. He has really low HP, like speed. He doesn't have accuracy really, but like still. Like, the fact of the matter is, this dude will help you lock out the waves. He's completely not booked. It's 2 books. If you get lucky, you can just spend 2 books, get a 3-turn, right? And it also does cleanse all this. No one really cares because it's not decreased speed. But attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 50 1 book, right? Which is really good. It's literally better than Creodane. I don't think I have Creodane, actually. I think that's one of the dudes that I was never allowed to pull. Yeah. But, like, I think, is it as good as Shio? It's better than Shiramani, right? Now, Shiramani also has, honestly, he's probably better than Shiramani, except for the heal, right? It depends on what you value. She places freeze on this one, right? AoE, strip, and freeze. He has the AoE freeze. So, like, and he has a reflect freeze. So, like, none of them really do anything close to what Blizzard will do, right? Because you get inherent reflect damage, as we saw, unless he dies. But, like, granted, if you're relying on him in hard, he should at least be minimum 60 full ascended with decent gear, right? Not this hoopla. Like, 27,000 power. But, like, defense isn't really that high for, like, late game, end game. It's not. You need 4,000. You want, like, 50, 60 minimum here. You want him in, like, actual gear that, like, provides him effects if he's only this. If he's like this slow and stuff, like regen, immortal, whatever. You want higher accuracy, like 300. Like, he literally has nothing that he really needs, and he is like one of the biggest reasons I could clear it. Now, it took long, but that's because I didn't have damage dealers in my team, right? Like, if you build your team with like damage dealing in mind and all the smart stuff, it's not going to take 13 minutes. And if you actually create a team in here, it's not going to take that long. So, like, it's not a one size fits all. If you face magic, obviously it's not going to be as good because you're going to weak hit a lot and you'll need better champions. But like stage 10 is void, stage 9, stage 8, stage 6 is void, and it's like stage 6 or stage 10 and the two like you really want to do. But like I said, granted, you don't really want to be taking a turn. That is the one caveat, is once you hit hard, you are going to die. You are going to die if you just have him. So you will need like a shield or something. So like, I don't really know Taragi. No, probably not. But shield. So like, let's see. Not Tadara, because both these do it by damage. Not her. Like maybe a Taragi, but he doesn't really bring too much. It's like a one hitter. And then it is an AoE provoke, but you're already like canceling out the waves if you do it right. But he does have an okay shield. There is a new Lego. I'm just talking about what I have. Like, if you have Brogni, of course, like, you know what shield guys you have. Like, literally just come in here, come here, come here. Buffs, shield. Where is it? Right here. And see who you have. Like, maybe you need shield, or maybe you need another ally protector, right? The big one. Right? So that he actually doesn't take all the ally protection, because if he dies, apparently this doesn't proc. That's so sad. But like Kyoku also has her ally protect block damage, right? Actually, he does. He has the ally protect on his shield. And wait, if block damage is on himself, right? Yeah. So the shield doesn't go on Taragi though, so Taragi would probably die, and he doesn't have inbuilt revival. Like, that the thing with him is that this like is irrelevant actually, sadly, because this doesn't proc if he dies. But everything else, like, I think, and not end game, but mid to late game, if you're having trouble in Fire Knight, think about Blizzar, right? If you did his fusion, think about Blizzar, because this is just so much insane value. Now, if you're using him for Sand Devil because you don't have Godseeker or Neri, then of course, maybe Sand Devil's more important, because you probably can have other teams. Maybe, I don't know. Honestly, Sand Devil not more important than actually getting stun gear and stuff. But yeah, so Blizzard, and then if you're free to play, like I said, just come here and do little increase, tree shield, or do big increase. Now, sadly, I don't really have other rares that are good to show you. AoE block buffs, like this dude's not really that good for this. It's 4 turn. Thing about him is it's a 3 turn cooldown with a 5 turn cooldown revive, double revive, and a triple hitter. Like, Tree Shield is just so good if you're early game. Like, he's just so good to pull if you get him. I wish they would let you do the search thing, but just like all champions, because like thing is, I don't really have too many rares. Champion vaults, I think we can do this, include master, and I think we will get a bit more. So I already looked. Actually, none of these guys were good. And they're also increase is on themselves. So target ally. So you get a counterattack and increased defense with him. It is 4 turn though, so I wouldn't really say yeah. Come here. Let's do big boy increased defense. So there's a lot of champions here. Doom Screech, I actually do have him. Okay. So he's really good because it's 3 turn, fills turn meter. It's a double hitter. Not a triple hitter, but it's a double hitter. So he's a really solid option. Giz card is a provoke with shield, and then increase defense, increase attack, 3 turn cooldown, and a decreased attack on 75. So you would actually use him in quite a bit of places if you need him. I don't really know about this guy. He has a heal. He has a really crap A1 sleep. Vala, probably not. She's really like, nah, because it's on herself. What am I saying? So Sepulture, probably really good. Only thing is A1, not that good. Canoness, probably not. She has, it's on a target in hers, so no. I don't know all these champions, guys. Shield, it's only on him. If it was on everybody, that would be a crazy skill. Crimson Helm, like we said, revive on death and that, and this is not a double hitter. Only problem is 85 speed, so do watch out for that. Oh, Tashawn, he's so amazing. Phil's turn, he is on a 4 turn cooldown. He has the AoE weekend, A1 provoke. I used to like him. 100 speed, so he's decent. She's a reviver, so what does he have here? Oh, it's the A1. Nope, it's not an all. Dang, that would be cool. Like, I really do like revivers who can do that, because it's just like, if you're doing reflect damage, like, let's just see this. So you guys saw all the utility you get, like, just ignoring the fact that it's increased defense, which is obviously huge utility. Just ignoring that fact. Like, if we go to reflect damage right here, Fergus actually does both, but we do that. Like, this is on himself. Isn't this on himself? This isn't on everybody. This is on himself. Yeah. Do I even have a good reflect damager? So Dur is really good, actually. So Dur, I would not be fine. I would not be mad. So okay, so there's one good reflect damager. There's probably others. Wizgau's okay. Oh wait, no, it's on himself. No, it's on everybody. It's a 3-turn cooldown shield, so Ruse Guard could be good, and he has a decent A1. It's a 4-hitter. It's only decent. Yeah, but heals, puts counterattack on himself. Like, he's a little okay. Okay, and then this dude's like, nah, not this dude. But yeah, so if you have Dur or Ruse Guard, and I'm sure there's others, then sure, reflect damage. But overall, I would say this is just so much more utility for your account. Look for your increased defense, guys. See who's good, and I'm sure you guys can find somebody who will help you push into Fire Knight. Granted, I coast on this account, so that's why I'm not high in Fire Knight. Like, I'm honestly and hard in like all the dungeons if I push, but I just don't push. I just play at a nice, calm, spend all my shards as soon as I get them pace. But yeah, I hope this video helps you out. Hope you guys do good in Fire Knight. And the other thing is Enchantress this can help, right? I was going to finish, but I just remembered. The main thing is, like, even if you're like an endgame, late game, whatever, and you're pushing easily in whatever it's called, Fire Knight regular, but like this, do I even have? Nah, Blizzar's not here. No, but like you can be like, oh look, I have Tatura. Now I have increased defense, and if I have him ascended, I mean not ascended, awoken, then boom, it's an easier Enchantress run, right? Like it'll help you so much in Enchantress, even if you're endgame, it'll help you, right? So I just feel like it's not the best change in the entire patch. The best change, in my opinion, would either be this, or it'll just be like how many insane stats you get, right? Like every account is just gonna get so much more powerful. Like if you guys want to see on my alt real quick, we can pull up. Nah, that'll be in the own blessing video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helps you. This is like the 4th outro in a row, but we're actually done this time, my Shibas. Have a nice rest of your day.